All right, so we're at 1039 Asylum Avenue, Hartford, Connecticut. This was home to WHCN for a number of years, but I don't know the years. And it was home to The Rock, 106.9 WCCC, from 1998 till August 1st, 2014.
And this is the first time we've been back in the building since August 1st.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Jesus.
Welcome
Good?
back to the Rock 106.9 WCCC,
All right, come on in. So this is
March 4th, 2015.
This is bathroom 1. Why do they have like names and numbers on the rooms?
The cleaning crew did that.
Oh, the cleaning crew?
Yeah.
They couldn't remember the 15 rooms we had.
This bathroom was actually kind of nice, actually.
It's very small. I didn't
Pretty
fit
small. Toilets,
We're in the lobby of the asylum. And right here, this is the front desk, obviously, where, contest winners would come in, pick up tickets and all kinds of prizes and stuff. And who are some of the people that sat in this chair? Jeremy sat here, right? Miranda, Haley. Going back.
Cat,
yeah, that's right.
Cat
Cat.
sat
Desiree. Wow.
Yeah.
Mickey, remember Mickey?
Mickey sat there for a little while.
Yeah. And Kim Koski, remember
Kim
her?
Koski. Yeah.
When she was here, there was a desk over there with her sitting in there. So we had a desk there and a desk here.
I remember. And then Beth manned this chair for
Beth, yeah.
the remaining couple of months.
If we forget to mention people throughout, it's
We
not-
apologize.
it's just- we're stupid and old.
Wow. Here's the garbage can from the studio.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
That's the infamous garbage can from our studio.
Yeah, this sat in the FM studio
The
upstairs.
FM studio garbage can. As you can see, it's stained with
Everything.
everything that you could possibly imagine. Yes.
Well, in our time here with Marlin Broadcasting, this was our general sales manager's office. So Jay Schultz sat in here for years. And, he was in charge of the sales department, and this is where he operated all of our sales business and stuff. What's that? That board is from the production studio, no?
Yeah, that's our production board.
Wow. That's so weird that it's sitting here like that.
Yeah.
That was never in here.
Oh, obviously.
But the funny thing about this room, after Jay Schultz left, they turned this room into a, what did they call it? This is the,
Executive office.
this is the executive office. Oh, yeah.
The conference room.
This is the executive offices. And they wanted to get a round table so that executives could sit here and discuss business matters and stuff at a round table, so all things fair, right? So they went out and got this table.
Beautiful big table.
Now it is round.
Yeah.
However, it's like a child's table at Thanksgiving.
So it shows how many executives really were here near the end.
Let's give you some frame of reference. Let's say this is a laptop. And you put one laptop down.
Right.
You've now filled the whole table.
Right.
How many executives could you have at this
how
table?
can we sit here? How many can we sit now?
No, it was kind of funny. But this was the executive room. Yeah, crank it up. Crank it up. Wow. Look at all this equipment.
This was the major conference room. This is where we had all our staff meetings. And
A little bit bigger table.
there was a little bit bigger table. Back in our heyday, though, the owner of the station used to come and give us all our bonuses here.
There was a time where the owner of the
Cash.
radio station, the time where the
Cash.
owner of Marlin Broadcasting, when we were doing so well, we had Howard Stern and, I was doing middays after Howard, Raven, Craig, you, everybody, Slater, and we were doing so well that we had a ratings bonus, and he had a tray with $100 bills on it.
Sure.
And we all gathered in this room. I think we had champagne toast. And he had Kathy, our business person, walk around with a tray of $100 bills, and we each got to take our $100 bonus. And it was actually kind of a cool moment.
I still have mine.
Really?
I
I spent mine later that day.
I still have mine, as a matter of fact.
What you're looking at here is the current K-Love Air staff.
Yes.
This is the midday guy. This guy over here does nights. So this is our Galley Kitchen. Looks like they've actually made some improvements in here.
Yeah, they had a water cooler in here for how many years? 10 years?
Yep.
And no one ever changed the filter. And as you can see,
I think this is how I got kidney stones.
yeah,
From drinking this water.
The water was not good.
That's why I don't
beautiful.
drink. I don't drink water anymore.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, so this is the we call it like a bullpen.
Yep.
because you had a bunch of different salespeople in here. So the guys with ties, basically. But they were good people, man. They'd go out on the street, and they'd meet our clients, and they'd get us advertising for the radio station. That's kind of what sustained the radio station. That's what paid our salaries and paid for all the different things we were able to do. And this was the crew that did it. Josh Lafayette sat down here, and I'm not going to remember everybody. Josh sat down there for years. Bob Bitton sat over there.
Bill Grumison.
Bill Grumison, that's right. Mark Savage. Who else? Mark Eckert sat right around here. Christy Miller.
Yep,
Was another one. Man, I'm not going to remember all the names. There's so many of them.
And all the interns used to be stationed here. They had computers stationed here for the interns. God only knows what they were doing, but we would come in and find 2 interns here on computers, probably surfing for porn.
Oh yeah.
I will say there was one intern, Liz, who sat here, and she designed our Big Gig logo. For the last Big Gig, the shirt that we had that we sold at the show with the skull and the guitar and the blood, she designed it. She designed it right here. This floor that we entered on through the back door in the main lobby here is obviously the ground floor. It's mostly like sales and stuff like that. The office we're going to go into now was for 16 years the home of our vice president and general manager. And if you reverse that order, he would have corrected you on that. He wasn't the general manager, vice president.
No,
he was the vice president, general manager.
Yep.
Kör som möjligt då.
Who, I mean? Okay. His name is Boyd Arnold. He was our general manager for 16 years, and he just passed away, December of 2014. So this was a room that sometimes it was fun to go in there.
It was either one of 2 things. When you walk through that door, if he got up from his desk and greeted you out here, you were good. He would have you come in his office, sit down, and you could shoot the shit. If he sat in his office and said to you, come in here, I need to speak with you, your ass was grass.
That was not a good thing.
That was not a good thing, man.
And I used to come in and I would try to turn this.
Yep.
There was an angle you could take where he might not see you.
Right.
And I would take a wide angle, and then I'd get lined up with the stairs, and then I'd take 2 stairs at a time to get up. Hoping, it's not that I didn't want to see him.
Oh, it was
I didn't
great.
want him to be like, Mike, I want to see you for a minute.
Right.
Yep. Because that was never.
I used to take if I knew I was getting in trouble, I would take the back door and then go up that other way to the studio. But of course, obviously, he would hear me.
Well, he would hear you because you're loud.
Right.
Or a normal person, he would hear there's a gate back there that would swing.
Swing.
He'd hear the swing and he'd be like,
The creaking.
Okay.
Who just went up there? Yep. But I will say this though. I mean, I was only here on weekends, so it was very rare that I got a chance to come here during the week. But when I did come here during the week, that dude paid nothing but respect. And he loved us all like we were his kids, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was our head rocker. I mean, we always used to say it at shows. There were certain people here at the asylum that allowed us to do what we did. And obviously the listeners were the key to the whole thing. We wouldn't be able to do anything without them. But in a business setting, to have a vice president, general manager that supported us doing all kinds of stupid shit.
Everything.
Everything.
Every fucking thing. And he loved it.
He loved it.
He would say, well, that doesn't sound right, but that's great. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, so there was a little bit of that. And we used to talk about the air staff all the time. And he was like, why does Raymond got to give me such a hard time? And what he'd say, if Raymond were normal, he'd be boring. You wouldn't want him. He goes, you're right.
Yeah.
So let's go into Boyd's office and see what's going on. Wow, this is weird. Still has that smell. Like you can still smell like
Scotch and cigars.
Yeah, he used to have a deer head up on this wall behind you.
Yep.
And he
With
had
two chairs.
He had 2 spots. He had a deer's head hanging there,
Yep.
and on the other side it said this spot reserved for you.
Yeah.
So it was intimidating just walking in here half the time.
And he had 2 chairs sitting here, and
Yeah.
if he asked you to sit down, you were sitting here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if he was in a good mood, he'd be like, sit down, what's going on? And
Let's
he'd
talk,
ask
let's
who
shoot
about
the
the
shit,
day.
come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and it was rare. Like this is about as far as I would get in
Yeah.
the office. Crossing this desk threshold
Could
here.
not cross that.
I don't think I've ever actually been on that side
Could
of the
not
desk.
cross that at all.
I don't know. There is one thing I want to do though.
I'm with you.
He's got a bathroom.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
I've never been in there.
seen it.
Now, you and I worked here for 9,000 years.
Right.
Never seen it. Chris H. not only has seen it, he's used it.
He's used it well.
Yeah.
He was one of his favorites.
What can I say?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
1 or 2.
It was I think 2.
Oh, he
All
deuced
right.
it.
Wow, let's go in. All right, you go ahead. I'm scared. Just go ahead.
I've never seen it, but of course I voted today.
Oh yeah, he's got his I voted today stickers on that.
Wow.
Oh wow, this is spacious.
This is nice.
Wow, this is nice.
You must have done a lot of reading in here.
So this is bigger than I thought.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
Big boy this here.
Wow. So this is what was. Oh, there might be bourbon in there.
I was gonna say,
That's too
you
bad.
would hide it everywhere.
You know what was hanging in here, from what I understood, and Chris might be able to verify. Bear's penis.
I don't remember.
No. I think that's true.
Well, he would know. He would remember that,
I
wouldn't he?
would.
Chris, you're a smart guy.
There was a phone. I
A
think.
bear's penis, maybe right here.
Yeah, there was a phone there.
right there. Why would it be on the phone in here?
That's like a private executive phone.
Hey, sometimes you got to do business when you're dumping a deuce.
Now you're smart. A bear's penis has a bone in it, correct?
Sure.
And I think he had a bone of a bear's penis in here. I'm not kidding you. From a bear that he killed.
I'm sure. Well, he was big on that. He was big on killing
Sure.
shit. That's why I was always afraid that I was not going to walk out of this office.
Oh, he
sometimes.
would sharpen a knife out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. This room in here. Let's see what that note says. I don't have my glasses. What does it say? Just a reminder to please lock the business office after you've completed cleaning.
Smash the window! Smash the window!
Looks like they locked it a little prematurely.
Yeah.
This room in here, perhaps the most boring room in the building. Really nice people that worked in there. Nancy Francis.
Hey, there's somebody up against the window.
Linda Delmonico. There's a coat in there. Shut up, man. Freak me out. Kathy Roach worked in there. Carol La Rochelle worked in there years ago. But that was our business office where they did payroll and all that.
Most important thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Payroll,
Collect the
what was
bills.
that?
Yeah, well, part of it anyway.
Payroll, what was that?
All right, let's go downstairs. For those who used to visit here, right here in this corner, there was a podium, and there was a huge wooden head. It was a bust of Beethoven.
Yep.
And everybody was like, why do you have it's a rock station. Why do you have that here? We had an AM station, and we had an internet property called Beethoven.com, and we operated that out of the basement. So we'll go down there, we'll look at what was rooms that the studios were in. And
Beethoven radio in the sales office.
AM 1290
AM 1290.
and Beethoven.com.